He breached systems thought absolutely impenetrable with alarming ease. Kevin Mitnick, the legendary hacker, once navigated digital landscapes with unmatched skill for an astonishing 2 decades. His journey as a digital phantom began in the late 1970s, accelerating dramatically by the early 1990s, creating widespread panic. He exploited security flaws in literally hundreds of networks across the United States, reaching some 45 major corporations and 25 different telecommunication companies. This wasn't merely about adolescent mischief. It involved the stealing of intellectual property valued at many millions of dollars across dozens of high-profile corporations. His targets included colossal entities like Motorola, Sun Microsystems, and Novell, exposing sensitive design data and proprietary source code. The estimated financial damage from his widespread activities reportedly soared past an astounding $400 million, impacting countless businesses and individuals. For 5 long years, he relentlessly eluded law enforcement, becoming one of the most wanted cybercriminals in all of history. The pursuit involved multiple federal agencies, including the Federal Bureau of Investigation and the United States Secret Service, who launched a massive, unprecedented digital manhunt spanning across 11 different states. This intense chase lasted for over 2 grueling years, with agents meticulously tracking his every elusive digital footprint. He employed extremely sophisticated techniques to mask his precise location, frequently bouncing his illicit calls through multiple telephone switches and utilizing cloned cellular phones to maintain absolute anonymity. His eventual capture on the 15th of February, 1995, in Raleigh, North Carolina, marked the dramatic end of his 5-year run as a cunning fugitive. Following a protracted, complex legal battle that saw him held without bail for nearly 1 full year, he faced dozens of serious federal charges. He eventually received a harsh sentence of 68 months in federal prison, including 8 months spent in solitary confinement for various counts of computer fraud. Upon his release, he was subjected to 3 years of rigorous supervised release and was expressly prohibited from using computers or any other communication devices without explicit permission for an additional 3 full years. This extreme restriction vividly highlighted the immense perceived threat he still posed, even after significant incarceration. His captivating story became a potent cautionary tale, illustrating the profound vulnerabilities present in the nascent internet infrastructure of that rapidly evolving time. The sheer audacity of his breaches and the expansive scope of his operations forced many companies to fundamentally reevaluate their existing security protocols, initiating a brand new era of pervasive cybersecurity awareness. He powerfully demonstrated that a single determined individual could indeed terrify an entire nation with merely a simple keyboard and a basic modem. His enduring legacy continues to profoundly influence ongoing discussions around digital privacy, ethical hacking, and modern network defense, even today, more than 2 decades after his initial capture. He proved unequivocally that digital borders were far more porous than anyone had truly imagined before his significant reign of digital terror. Imagine 3 full years where touching a computer meant breaking federal law. Kevin Mitnick, the world-renowned hacker, was finally released from federal prison in 1999 after serving nearly 5 years for his many cybercrimes, including 8 months in solitary confinement. His 5-year sentence, imposed in 1995, included a 3-year supervised release period that strictly prohibited him from using any computing device or communication technology without explicit permission from his parole officer for that entire 3-year duration. This extreme condition was an unprecedented measure, highlighting profound societal fear and government concern about his exceptional abilities. Even after his release, he was under immense scrutiny for another 3 full years, a period extending to 2002. During this time, he found ways to stay involved in the digital world, eventually starting his own security consulting firm in 2003. 4 years after his release, he pivoted his considerable skills from breaching systems to protecting them, transforming into a prominent figure in the white hat hacking community. His first book, The Art of Deception, published in 2002, became a bestseller, detailing social engineering tactics used by hackers. This book alone sold over 500,000 copies worldwide, offering insights into human vulnerabilities. He then followed this success with The Art of Intrusion in 2005, further cementing his expertise. He became a sought-after speaker, commanding fees of tens of thousands of dollars for each engagement, delivering over 100 presentations annually to corporations and government agencies across 6 continents. His client list grew to include several Fortune 500 companies and numerous government organizations seeking his unique perspective on network security. He performed penetration testing for dozens of these entities, exposing critical flaws that could have cost them millions or even billions of dollars in potential data breaches. His work helped shape the information security industry, advising on best practices for hundreds of businesses across more than a dozen different sectors. He often emphasized the human element as the weakest link in any security chain, a lesson derived from his own earlier exploits. His continued influence over 2 decades after his initial capture in 1995 dramatically reshaped how organizations approached their digital defenses. His story taught millions that even the most robust technological safeguards could be circumvented by cunning human manipulation, a lesson still relevant today in 2024. The profound impact of his journey from notorious fugitive to respected security expert truly underscores the evolving understanding of cyber threats and the value of proactive defense strategies. He inspired a new generation of security professionals, and his legacy continues to be discussed in thousands of industry forums today. His transformation from a digital villain to a cybersecurity hero demonstrated a remarkable personal evolution, a path many thought impossible for such a notorious figure. This ongoing conversation about his past and present roles influences how hundreds of companies around the globe spend millions of dollars annually on protective measures. A single misstep can expose a nation's deepest digital secrets. Kevin Mitnick, the legendary digital phantom, endured a 2-year manhunt before his 1995 capture. He breached over a dozen major corporations, including Sun Microsystems and Motorola, accessing proprietary code. He compromised telecommunication networks like Pacific Bell Sprint, stealing customer data. Dozens of FBI agents across 5 states pursued him using wiretaps, digital forensics. He evaded them with countless identity changes, marking a new cybercrime era. His motives were intellectual curiosity, not financial gain, driving widespread system compromise. Social engineering, his primary method, became his best-selling book, The Art of Deception, in 2002. His 1995 Raleigh arrest concluded a 2.5-year chase begun 1992. He faced 23 counts of wire fraud and illegal interception. His 5-year prison sentence included 8 months solitary confinement, an extreme computer crime measure. 4 years of legal battles established landmark cyber law precedents. His 1999 release came with 3-year probation prohibiting computer use. This notoriety paradoxically cemented his future as a highly sought-after security consultant. Companies pay him hundreds of thousands annually for insights from his digital manhunt, protecting organizations across 6 continents. His past as a cyber renegade became his strongest credential, transforming him into a trusted advisor. He helps dozens of Fortune 500 entities identify flaws, saving millions or billions in breaches. His digital manhunt legacy still informs cybersecurity strategies, demonstrating offense-defense ingenuity. His story highlights critical security protocols affecting millions of internet users. He remains a powerful digital evolution symbol, inspiring thousands of security professionals.